this is Maria from Mari's Way of Life. Welcome back to my channel. I am a first grade teacher, I am a mommy, and I am a planner babe. I am back in my classroom. If you're interested to know what I do on my summer break, then keep on watching. I left those closets open back there. I just walked in. You see that? I want to work on that, and more than anything, I think I want to look through my focus wall bins and see what I'm missing, because the TPT seller that I bought the focus wall from actually shifted things during the year, and I wasn't able to either purchase some of them because she hadn't uploaded them or she made a shift. And it's long story short, like, I just need to know if I have everything in there. So I think I'm gonna start with that, but also going to take an hour before that so that I can go find all my report cards and some informational sheets from the students that need to go in their cum. So that might take me like an hour, but I am not going to rush myself. I do feel overwhelmed because I want to leave to my trip in peace, knowing that I have fixed my classroom. So let's see what happens today. I'll check in with you later. Seriously, have done zero. And I've like walked around. I helped the office staff for a little bit. I think I'm just trying to avoid the things I need to do in here, and it's a smidge overwhelming. And I'm just trying to think of last year, and last year, like, I had to like seriously move out of my 4th grade classroom into this classroom, and there was so much more to do. But like right now, I just can't think. Like, I cannot think. Found my report cards though. My husband came in and he did a bulletin board outside, so I have a brand new bulletin board that I'm excited about. Other than that, nothing. I think I'll check in with you tomorrow. I seriously don't think I'm doing anything else. I'm gonna head out. I'm hungry. I think I'm just hungry, and I just need to go eat. I'm gonna go eat. I'm done. I'll check in with you tomorrow. Okay. It is Wednesday. I never showed up yesterday, and this is what I come into. Now, I have to say it's better than last year, but there's a lot to get done. A lot. So, I'm not going to talk much, and I'm going to get to it. The goal is to finish this PLTW science closet. I'm going to leave this for cleaning supplies and my paper cutter, which I love having there because it's way up high where kids won't be able to reach it. They don't go to my closets, but just in case. This is all PLTW stuff. My goal was to clear these 3 shelves so that I can add more, because I am missing 2 modules, and I probably need to replace some of those. Yeah, I need some of that. So let me go ahead and get started and see where this takes me. I am going to purge and get rid of a couple of things. I ended up coming into this cabinet on Monday, even though I was super tired, and did kind of go through this stuff right here. And then I wanted to get to my units. I never did that. I did take one home. I think it was the Smart Start. And this is like Wonders Unit 1 through 6 for my focus wall right there. So here's the goal. Closets, number 1. If nothing else, then I want to finish my closets today. I might be able to accomplish it if I get my act to it. The other thing I need to do is I want to use this. Well, they took my cart. Did you see that? My computer cart. I was told we might be getting new technology, so I am excited about that. I'm not sure if I should leave that space available for that or find a new space for it. Okay, see how my brain is going? There's no need for that, but I do need to process this information. But I think I'll start thinking about it once, I'm working on that closet. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find a principal to go ahead and give me the other 2 modules that I'm missing, and then I'll check in with you a little later. Okay, update. I posted 2 pictures on Instagram and talked to office staff and my principal for about half an hour. So that's what has been going on. Here's the deal. Within that conversation, I found out that There are a couple modules being ordered, so I'm not going to worry about it. I think my biggest concern is we have a room where a lot of this stuff is stored, and one of the things that bothers me is organizing them during the school year. But if they're ordered and everything's together and they're not just randomly placed in classrooms, then I'm gonna go ahead and snatch that as soon as it arrives. And I was promised that that will happen so that I can get those modules done, I think. And just because it was my first year last year, I kind of grabbed from different places things. I don't think I have complete sets, so if I can get that from the office, that would be awesome. And hopefully that happens. So here's the goal. Let me turn the camera. Okay, now that I kind of know what's happening, this is mostly like module 1 up here. No. Well, I don't know. I don't remember which was 1 or 2. I don't think they're numbered. But one of these shelves is one module. The other, it's another module. And this is just extra paper that I have. So that's the only thing that is not really PLTW or science. And then what I'll do is I will probably reserve, I think I might be able to fit that somewhere else, but for now it stays there. I'll reserve module 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I have like a storage area here. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll move all of this down. I am only going to occupy 1 storage shelf, and then I'll leave 2 empty for whatever comes in the mail from me from the STEM programs. So that's what I'll do. This one is pretty much set up. I just need to fix them around a little bit and see if I need to store anything else in there. This one is also good. I just need to put in my my bins here for my units. Now that's another thing. There's a shelf over here, I don't know if you can see it, that is empty. And I used to store their memory books here, but I might just store these units for wonders. That way I can pull it out and put it in the focus wall. I think I'm gonna try that. If it doesn't work and I need storage for the memory binders, then I will do that. But I think I have enough space, and if I purge, then I will also have that space. I might put them out there. Okay, let's see how this turns out. Let me stop talking again. And this time, I promise you, I'm getting right to work. Real quick of what I'm thinking. My husband is here. He's taking down that bulletin board because I had told him that I wanted it off, and then I kind of regret that moment, but when I walked into the classroom, he was already taking care of it. But it was perfect. Let me show you what I'm thinking, and all it takes is like that one moment. So check this out. Let's see if it works out the way I want to. Now this is becoming a classroom setup, and I kind of didn't want to do that, but I have to use the help I have. And since he's here, di hola, amor. Hola. I'm gonna take advantage of that, and we're gonna make this a classroom setup video. And unfortunately, I didn't want it, but here we go. Okay, so he took that down. I am going to bring that mathematics sign over here. We're going to do the, what am I trying to say? The focus math wall right above the math facts. So I'm going to make this whole thing a mathematic bulletin board. Then the only problem is I don't know where to put the phonics cards. So what I was thinking is, my husband is patiently waiting for me. I'm going to use this wall over here to put the alphabet. I can do away without that. I'm okay with that because all I need are the anchor charts, and I can always use them when on my whiteboard. That I don't need. I had a moment when I can just use my unfinished now what sign and just put it above the cart right there. And I'm going to show you what I mean in a little bit, but that's what I'm thinking right now. I'm going to go ahead and speed you through because my husband is only here a limited time and I need to take advantage of that. So that's what's going on in my mind. Did you notice that I fixed that? I am so excited about that. It is amazing, and that's what I got done this morning. My closets are still a mess over there, but you know, things are getting done. My husband is gone and I'm trying to put my focus wall up there. See what, I don't know if my plan is going to come out the way I want it to. Apparently my daily plan for today or my daily tasks that I thought I was going to complete, not happening. But I'm not sitting down right today. I'm gonna go ahead and have lunch. I'll check in with you later. So this is the view from this side of the world, and I think this is where you can actually see both titles. I don't know if it's bothering me that there's a banner up, but unfortunately this is not a banner, so I think it'll be fine. So it is a mathematics bulletin board, and I did add fact fluency at the bottom. You know what? Actually, looking at it from here, I kind of like it. Yeah. All right, I'm good with that. All right, today I'm gonna take a picture of that, and then I am going to leave it for the same purpose. I just need to change, now that I use this fadeless paper, kind of feel like, you see how faded that is in comparison to that? So I kind of feel like I have to change that to this one. I won't work on it tomorrow. I think I'll wait until Friday, but if anything, I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. It is Friday, and today is officially the last day I am going to be here, and there is a lot to do. So like yesterday, I am not going to say much, but keep on going. My goal today, it is 6 in the morning, so my goal today is to clear out the tables. And that means I have to get to the closet, which I have been avoiding just because I need to purge. And not that I don't want to get rid of things, I'm like just taking them out and setting them where they need to go. I don't know if that's making sense, but I think what it is that teachers are gone and I cannot donate them to others and they're gonna end up in the trash. And I wouldn't like to do that, but at this point, like, I don't want to take them home again. I just don't. So I'm hoping that the custodians or staff members that are left on campus would take some of the stuff, because otherwise I will feel horrible. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'm tired and I didn't sleep well just thinking of all the things that I still needed to do. I did create a list. I actually took my planner home that I have here to take notes on. It doesn't start until July, but because it's not dated, it's like a daily tasks. I want to show you one page. See, it's set up like a daily task kind of thing. I'm not worried because I mean the month of July I'm gonna need it starting August. So this is handy, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at my notes and then keep going. And again, I feel like I'm in slow motion, and that is not a good feeling at all. And I'm very overwhelmed, but I cannot come back to a classroom that is not ready to go, because I come straight to staff PDs and all of that amazing stuff. So I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Status. It is 8 a.m. So I've been working nonstop, and I even avoided going to the office at all because that's a detriment to my progress and productivity. Although it's not a detriment to my wellness, but my productivity is just not good in the classroom. So I know what a lot of people say here on campus, so I'm sure you're gonna think the same thing. I'm gonna show you the closets, but if you're a teacher like me, like with my specific like organizing skills or the way we like to see things, I want to tell you that this is not even 50% of the way where I want it, just because there's a lot of things missing. Number one, labels. Some things need to be relabeled or labeled, and then the other thing is I was hoping that I put in a couple of things or that I had printed a couple of things for the first week of school. I have a couple of things that I printed way back, like maybe March, April, like 4 weeks of homework, and what else? I actually planned it out, like my first week, but I don't have any of those copies. I made the anchor charts and they're ready to go, but the actual copies that I might need, I don't have them. And that's a little bit of I'm annoyed by that fact, and it's frustrating. So let me show you my progress over here. That's how it's going to stay. That's as best as I can do with the stuff that I have now. Another thing that I forgot to do yesterday was to go by Michael's and get more Fadeless paper. So I'm kind of stuck right now. I did want to finish whatever other bulletin boards I wanted to change. As of now, I might just leave the reading focus wall as is. So let me go ahead and turn the camera and talk so that you know exactly what I'm talking about. One of my biggest concerns was clearing out this table. The only thing I have here is my Mambi large desk planner, which I actually am going to use over there on that wall. I'm not sure exactly, maybe just right there. And the reason why I bought it and I gave it a lot of thought is because we go on a lot of field trips and I would like to jot them down. And typically my first grade team and I talk in the hallway, seriously. So I'm not joking about that. It's just kind of like, oh, this is happening. And I'm like, oh, darn. And by the time I get to my desk, 1,000,001 things happen with the students. So I figured like I would jot it down, leave a pen there and jot down whatever I need to jot down. So that's gonna go there. And I wanna sit down and mark a couple of things here. So I wanna take half an hour with this today. Then this table was clear. That's my point over here. So I'm kind of ready just to sit down and work on that if time permits. If not, then it'll have to wait until I come back. And that's what I'm saying. That's something that frustrates me because I want to get it done. My desk area and my homework binder that was falling apart, if you follow me for a while, I changed, is that blue one needs to be labeled. If I wanted to pull it out real quick, I know that is the blue one. It's bothering me that it's not white, but I don't have time to create labels or covers. So I figure I will put it in that blue one right now. The rest of them need to be changed, labeled, and redone again. And I just don't have time. So I feel like every single corner of my classroom, I have something pending. And that bothers me a lot. My planners are ready to go. My stickers over there. I cleared out my desk. And this is stickers, printable stickers for my planner. This is something that I randomly found. I guess I printed it and never used it for my light box right there. So pretty much here I'm done. That over there is where I keep my snacks and tuna and stuff like that. Over here it was chaotic. There was a lot of things behind there that just kept falling during the year, so I took care of that. I don't know what to say about that, so hopefully someone can help me put that trim back on. I'm gonna leave that as is. I'm not moving that. I'm gonna have my husband clean up there because I wanna put the bags back up. Our school does require us to move it so that they can clean, but since my husband's taking care of it, I just wanna back up. Okay. Next thing is, or maybe I should just take him down. Whatever, maybe one less thing to do. I'll just take him down since those birthdays are no longer. So yeah, I'm gonna take them down. Closet, this one, it was pretty much done. I just kind of needed to put things in that were randomly, like for the end of the year party. I needed to put in like napkins back in here, whatever we had extras of. So that one is done. I'm gonna go ahead and close it because it makes me happy. This was the one that I was hoping to get a lot of progress on, and it's not even 50% of the way done. All the things at the bottom are things that I'm gonna use when I come back, with the exception of the craft scissors. I'm gonna use all of that. And those books back there are holiday. So I need to, those will be switched upon, I think, which one is my holiday bin? I don't remember right now. But I'll switch them out. That's what they are back there. I need a better way to store those. For now, they're staying there. This is all coming out with the exception of the scissors, bins that I need during the year. These are empty for the new modules that are coming in, and these are the modules that I've done. And up there, that's empty. Cleaning supplies, my paper cutter. And so I'm gonna go ahead and close this as well, because for now, I'm gonna call it a day. I have to go around it because my bench is here. So that's done. Oh, I guess I need to fix something on that side. Okay, so this one right here is the one that I go to all of the time, like during lesson planning and everything. Is pretty much labeled, so I'm not worried about that. And this is my go-to closet for most of my holiday changing. There are like books back there that I need. This one's empty. I'm not concerned. Is it empty? I don't know. I forgot. Oh, they're my color pencils. I want to sharpen them so that I don't have to request new ones. We're gonna recycle those. So color pencils, just things that are bucket fillers for the first week. I emptied 2 of these, so that's great. At the bottom, there's a lot of these craft storage bins. in which I stored a lot of art stuff and Christmas stuff at the bottom. So I kind of know where things are. It's mostly art, Christmas, holiday decor, and then all my go-to things during the year, posters that I might need, maybe even holiday posters. So that's done. This one needs to come down. It's bothering me to the core. I might have to use the regular budget paper and just end up changing it next year as well. I just wanted to use Fadeless so that I didn't have to change them next year, to be honest. But I mean, I'm crazy and I might end up changing it anyway. So, I mean, it'll all be for a good purpose. I might run to Michael's, I'm not sure. I do have a small piece that I want to use for this wall over here. So let me just go ahead and show you. This table has to stay like this for now until I finish putting whatever bulletin boards I need. It is an easy cleanup, actually. I know it looks like it's not, but most of my borders just go in there. And then this border box goes behind that furniture piece right here. So it's not a big deal. My counter is clear with the exception of student gifts that I will not be giving next year. So I'm gonna take them home and see where I can store them. My next step right now is to fix the calendar. I'm gonna clean really nice the bulletin board, fix all the stuff that I need for my calendar time. This is mostly where I store like my months, and it's part of that IKEA unit right there. Yeah, okay. So, calendar, centers. I wanna do my centers here before I leave. Calendar, centers, super improver wall. I moved my bucket fillers over here with the help of my friend, and in my alphabet I finished yesterday. I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'm not gonna move it. I mean, I'm not gonna go through that unless like I'm done with everything else that I just mentioned. Then I might go into this, but for now it stays like that. It most likely is gonna change when I come back, but for now I'm gonna act like it's fine and it's ready to go for the new year. I'm just not even gonna bother. Whew, yeah, okay, I'm gonna move this way. Coming down. And I'm gonna close those closets, I forgot. But yeah, that's my intention. So I have a couple of things, and I won't come to this until I'm done with 1, 2, 3 over there behind the bookcase, and then 4. All right, let me get to it. Guess who went to Michael's? I actually got pumped just going to Michael's, and I had a subscriber ask me that she wants to see a spread with the student and teacher, new student teacher packs, value packs. Sí, dame un segundito. And I truly only like the teacher ones. I don't want to invest in the students right now, but I will create spreads with these, and I have this one and one additional one by my desk. So I was excited to get one of these. It's 40% off right now. And I found Fadeless paper. So I'm going to get to work with my hubby right now. Di hola, amor. Hola. He's back. Hola. Did you hear him? About the bulletin boards, thanks to my husband. Gracias, mi amor. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the focus wall up. I'm not gonna record that because I need my phone, and I'm currently recording on my phone so that I can see how I had the focus wall before. I kind of laid it out here so that I wouldn't lose track of where things were, as well as like the borders. I reused them and I laid them in order here so that I will know where they will go back. So that's done. This is going to be my new word wall that I have not printed yet. I was having issues with the printer last night, so it will have to happen when I come back. But this definitely can go up. My husband is going to work on this one because my centers will go here, and then he will go ahead and work on this small one because Super Improver wall is now going to be on this side. So we're gonna get to work, and I'll show you how it looks in a little bit. Okay, it is currently 2 p.m. and I'm in the process of getting to this calendar. The principal decided to stay an additional hour, so I will be leaving around 3. Let me give you a 360 tour of the room. And I'm sorry I didn't like speed through the process so you can see, but my phone was like mostly dead and I forgot to charge it, and we were just super busy and I was overwhelmed. So let me go ahead and show you. So this was done yesterday, and then I kind of added Mickey Mouse to this quote right here. My calendar will be displayed here. So this is the counter area. And then over here, my centers are right behind me, which is what I wanted. So I like that, and how I will have access to it right behind me. Then the calendar, I wiped everything down. I put up the schedule somewhat of what I want next year. Haven't put in the times yet because I don't know if they're gonna change the schedule, so I'll just leave that. So calendar's done. I didn't change those bulletin boards. I think they're pretty good and functional. I'm not gonna touch those. As well as my alphabet, it just stayed up. I wiped down that bulletin board. This is staying like so. Cleared out the cubbies. I cleaned out all of that area, as well as the Prometheum board. I dusted it off. Then I dusted out my desk area. Not desk area, behind my desk area. So the bookcase and all of that, I kind of looked to see which resources I had actually used, which binders, and I just kept those and then either got rid of or put away just in case. These are my go-to resources for the year, or at least last year. Then I emptied these out with the exception of homework. It's actually ready for the first week of school. Then I left some things that were pending on Monday. So that was done. I turned all of this off. I got the word work ready. My desk is okay. I cleared out this area right here so that I could check out. Took that to wash my curtain. I don't know if you've seen it before, but it was red. I don't know if I'm putting it back up. Kind of like that right now. Grammar will stay the same. Library is good to go. Closets are actually good to go. My husband cleaned all of that up. I took all the names of students' birthdays up there. This is actually going to change. It's not going to stay like that. We put up the science in design or engineering design process, but I was talking to my principal when she came to check me out, and I've noticed that it's not what we use in PLTW. I don't know why I didn't notice before, but I want to change it. If not, then it will be my word wall, because I technically have done this for my word wall, but for now, it makes me happy that something's up there. To be honest, that's just how my brain works. That stayed exactly the same. It's ready for the Smart Start for Wonders, so I'm not changing any of that. That right there is actually not vocabulary. They're all high frequency words. I just put them there because they were for the first, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks of Smart Start. That's how it stays. Alrighty, so that's ready, but we did change the butcher paper behind it. Then I did this Tuesday, I don't remember, Wednesday. This area is ready. I kind of store some things there that I did not want them to stay there just in case they move the bookcases, but most of the stuff is not going to be there. So that's ready to go. Bucket fillers. And then over here, the super improver wall looks so much better on this side. I think it will be more functional over here. Just looks really good. Muse over here. All I did here was change the yellow border. It was white before, just to give it a change. I don't know, but the butcher paper stay the same. So that's done. Then the whole bag is trash. Yep. And we come back to this area. My counter is cleared just like I like it. So I'm excited about that. And I'm gonna go ahead and work on this area. So this is the only area that has stuff on it. So there it is. I'm going to go ahead and call it for this week. And I won't be back in this classroom until August. So this is it. This is the last you see of my classroom until I come back and sit down and plan and do all that fun stuff. So for now, I am going to go ahead and check out. I love that you spent time with me. Thank you so much for staying all the way through. I love you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you've been with me for a while, I thank you for your fidelity. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you. Love you guys, and God bless.